Seems like they're somewhat stabilized. Hopefully this will stay up. Alright. Don't know what happened. Just remade everything. Hopefully that'll fix it. I don't know. It might just be the net here is just kind of jammed up. This building, like, I have problems streaming to Kick, usually from like my time 4 in the afternoon to about 6:37 p.m. And I think that's entirely just like a net congestion problem thing, because it always clears up after that. Like if I stream later than that, I never have problems with it, so it's probably just people coming home and doing something all at the same time. But I've never really had that problem with Twitch before. So, and the thing is, like, Kick wasn't actually a problem today, so I don't know what was going on there. It may have just been like the connection wasn't good from the start and Twitch didn't know how to fix it. Who knows? Hopefully it'll stay up. We'll see. If it doesn't stay up, I guess YouTube is just going to have to be the way to go today. But I think it'll be okay. It looks like the bitrate's a little bit better than it was before I restarted the stream, so maybe something has fixed itself. Who knows what. But... Alright, let's try this again. No, I think it'll be alright. I mean, if it drops, I mean, I really got no way to fix it, unfortunately. In that case, like, yeah, it'll have to be YouTube, but as long as it stays up, just, yeah, Twitch is fine. So, wherever you want to watch it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, their kick dropped, but that's not unsurprising. That happens a lot. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Please drive. Wouldn't want you to get into a wreck. It'd just be awful and embarrassing for everyone involved. Come on. Well, that was the start. Really couldn't say what happened there. Don't know why it clinked that many times. You know what's weird is sometimes those clinks apparently count as hits. Couldn't even begin to tell you when, but when I'm counting sometimes, the count ends up low, and it's because I'm not counting the clinks. And I always thought maybe I just miscounted, but no. It's that sometimes those are still getting registered as hits, for some reason. It didn't really feel like bad timing there. That was what's kind of odd about it. Like, normally when something like that happens, I can kind of point to something and say, oh, like I was a little bit slow getting here, or like I didn't take a really good path or something. That wasn't really the case there. Maybe. I don't know, maybe he aggroed it a little bit different timing than I thought he did. Clearly something happened, yes. Because, like, unlike the other guards, I don't think there's really much RNG involved with his aggro. If any. That was more along expected lines. So stuck to the wall. Ah. Oh, come on. Of course. Fuck you. Oh. At least that rat had the sense to stop. I thought it was a bad sewer. Oh. Yeah, like FF2 is probably the worst balanced game they ever made. Like, it just doesn't really have a lot of strong points, honestly. It's not a terrible game, but that is probably the game in the series that has aged the worst. Like every other game in the series, like something about it still kind of holds up today, but like that game... Well, that game just really serves more as kind of like a milestone for where the series came from. Like you can see like where some of the later ideas kind of started. That's really about it. Well, I'll do my best on that front. I gotta get there first, though. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh, God, this is a bad time. The Pixel Master letting you, like, 4x everything really helps. Like, that's one of the things that Square Enix did with all the remasters. They gave you the ability to speed everything up. I'm talking about like Final Fantasy X as well. Final Fantasy VII. Not like the remake of Final Fantasy VII, but like the re-releases of the original Final Fantasy VII. That worked. Okay. It's almost bad. All that to break even. But at least I've gotten that method of fighting that boss fight more or less down. Just gotta kind of be careful about the last one. I need to readjust how I'm sitting. I'm having to turn my head too much to switch from screen to chat. I'm sitting too close to the screen. That's better. You're playing the remake of Black Flag? Oh, the older version? Okay. You know, I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game ever. A lot of people say that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was a lot like an Assassin's Creed game. In the overworld style anyway. If that's true, I probably don't need to play Assassin's Creed games. I didn't hate it. It's just that after a while, it kind of felt like my time was just kind of being burned up doing stuff that I didn't really even want to do. One of the things that somebody brought up criticizing Rebirth, and I hadn't really thought about it at the time, but after hearing it, or I didn't think about it when I was playing it, but after hearing it, it kind of makes sense, was the way that they did Rebirth. The original Final Fantasy VII, like the dungeons and the locations were kind of like the main thing. Rebirth treated the game like the overworld map was the most important part of the game, and I don't think that was a good idea. Like in the original, the overworld map was just kind of a way to get your bearings and understand the composition of the world and let you get from one place to the other, while also allowing you to kind of level up in between, do some exploring. Oh my God. This game. Things like, I haven't played any Assassin's Creed games, so I have no idea how true that assessment is for any part of it at all, but like, it was fun kind of doing like the map exploration like one time, but like having to do it for every single area of the game, that got a bit tedious, and especially when some of the areas were really hard to navigate. Like the Gungaga area, which was barely even a thing in the original game. Like, they just made that thing a maze. Like, that wasn't fun to navigate at all, and the map is completely unintelligible. I mean, it shows you from an overhead view where stuff is, but because it's only a top-down view and it gives you no perception of the depth of the Z-dimension depth of the map. I mean, there were just so many things on the map where it's like, how do you even get there? It looks like you're going the right way, but you have to go like some completely different path to get there. And you just can't tell just by looking at the map. That's not a knock on Assassin's Creed. That's clearly Final Fantasy's Rebirth problem, but my general point is just like the large map item collection stuff. Like I was over that after playing Breath of the Wild. I kind of hope games stop doing that, honestly. I mean, a few games here and there with that, that's fine. But just like too many of the games, the map just... I don't feel like I'm getting value back for my time investment for exploring these maps, I think is the best way to put it. It's not like I don't like open worlds, I just don't like open worlds that are mostly empty, which is almost every single open world game. To be fair, the real world is also like that, but... Not that this needs to be explained, but making things like the real world doesn't always make for good gameplay. You know, I talked about it before not too long ago, but I think that an aspect of game design that seems to have been lost is the idea of, you know, map density. And I think just like these open world games, like they're expansive, but the density is so low that it just feels like empty expanse. It's expansive for the sake of being expansive. Like, the additional walking distance isn't adding anything to the gameplay. Well, it is adding something to the gameplay. It's adding time spent to the gameplay, and I think that's all it's adding, which is a problem. Like, it needs to be more than that. Like, I think that's the biggest problem with modern-day open-world design. It's hard not to make the claim that newer games controlled better than older games. Like, in general, they just do. Like, I'm not going to try to fight that opinion because it's just true for the most part. For a number of reasons, either the controllers are better, like, design schemes have been refined, just any number of things. But it's just this weird overarching thing with game design recently seems to be the idea that the longer a game takes to complete, the better it is. And now I realize there are some people who just believe, game players that believe that. Like, they measure a game off of how long it is, rather than the quality of the playtime. But, it seems that this has become some kind of intercorporate metric that I'm not sure actually means anything. I think it's like, it's a correlation causation thing where, like, there's a correlation between game time and probably certain revenue metrics, but I don't think they understand the cause, so they're just working off the simple assumption, well, if we make it longer, we'll make more money. And I think that that is grossly mistaken. That was lucky. If he'd knocked me off there, it would have been my fault. I was lucky to get away with that. All right. Getting about 10 seconds. I'll take that. Oh, no. The thing is, like, Rebirth wasn't empty either. But I felt like I just spent way too much time traversing the map. And what I was being sent to do here and there, like, I didn't feel like it really served any purpose to the story. The items I got out of it generally weren't really that valuable. It was stuff to do for the sake of having stuff to do, is what it felt like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, that's my big issue with modern game design, is that is way too often what I'm seeing. It's like they've got these giant teams, and these giant teams are making all kinds of stuff. It's just that I'm not sure the stuff they're making is actually, one, necessary or two, valuable. Like somebody was pointing out with the Halo remake, or like, it's not somebody, a lot of people have been pointing out with the Halo remake, just how detailed the map is. You know, that's great and all, it looks really nice, but did that make the game any better? Like, how much money and time did you spend on that? Did it make the game any better? And in the opposite direction, was the money and time spent on that better spent somewhere else? Did it, spending money and time there, cause detriment to other aspects of the game that were more important? I think that's my kind of gripe with the open world design, is like so much time and resources get spent into making the open world that the more important parts of making a game successful kind of get pushed aside. And there's really only like a handful of games that ever made an open world that could be said to be the main character of the game, I think. If you want to put it that way. Like, I guess you could say, like, the recent Zelda games are kind of like that, or maybe like a Grand Theft Auto. But the amount of time and work that has to go into making a world like that. I mean, if you can do it, that's great, but I think for most of these companies, like, they don't have the resources to put into it, and it's resulting in this kind of bland filler gameplay becoming the majority of the game. And I say this with complete seriousness, like, I think you could ignore the vast majority of the overworld and Rebirth and the game would be better for it. Because the pacing would be better. The story wouldn't feel so disjointed. And you wouldn't be dealing with all these kinds of annoyances that really, at the end of the day, don't really get you much towards beating the game. Now look, there may be better open world games out there that I just haven't played, but that was my analysis of Rebirth. That was a mistake. Oh man, that was a mistake. And I got beams again. Yay. And immediately lost them. What a disaster of a room. Oh, that was a mistake. At least, you know, it's not nearly as bad as it seems, though. Probably only lost like 3 seconds there, maybe. Could have been much worse. See, I want you to look. I have 160 rupees today. I had 108 yesterday. I've really done nothing different. To be fair, actually, when I got here, I only had 102 yesterday. Oh, come on! It's such... Oh! Oh, come on, game. Really? That's like those nights when they hit you and they're kind of charging over you there. Like, another thing where, like, they clearly were paying attention to what they're doing. Those knights will only charge back and forth just enough to where if you swing your sword, you cannot hit them unless you have moved. Like, if you don't move and you just swing your sword, you will never hit those knights. You have to move out of the way. Oh, this is unusual. All right, just need one more. What are you gonna do? 1. 2. You gonna do it? No, it was a 2. Alright, these are bad. I'll be about 50 seconds up. Somewhere between 50 and 60 seconds up, I think. At least I won't have the problem I had yesterday. That's for sure. Ah, thanks. Yep, I'm just not a Breath of the Wild fan. I'm not going to call it a bad game because I don't think it is a bad game, but it is not a style of gameplay that I enjoy. I think it's very well made. But when I finished that game, I felt no desire to go back to it. Don't see that happen too often. It wasn't enough. That stupid. Oh. This room lately has been unbelievably annoying. Oh. Oh, what a disaster. Can't believe I messed that up. But I mean, that's the thing with Breath of the Wild. It's like, you have to like the traversal stuff to like that game. I think. Because it's just so much of the game. Oh, I hope I don't regret that. Sometimes that one heart makes a big difference. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was lucky. 11, 12, 13, 17. Lucky on that timing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on. In the neighborhood of somewhere between a minute and 50 seconds ahead. So this dungeon was more or less a push, I guess. Is 2 fireballs and 1 tail swing. I just, like, that fireball is able to if you break his helmet after the fireball comes out, the fireball disappears just because of the sprite limit. Yeah, I lost time on that. There's no way I didn't lose time on that dungeon. Stupid dark room. Those lizards and the fireballs have just been ridiculous recently. Can I get this right today, please? Oh, thank you. Bad line on that dash. What happens when you dash through 2 grass tiles at the same time? You only destroy one, but you get the drag from the other. That probably cost me a good half a second. Well, got here in under 44 minutes. Not too bad. Here we go. $25. There it is. I really wish this was a little bit better run. Now, if the treasure box game is somewhat reasonable, I've got something to work with. I just need to not screw it up. Weird. Here we go. .2. Oh boy. Well, we have a lead. Suppose that's all that really matters. Now, if I just play the second half well, I should be able to PB. Oh, what? What was that? Got the YOLO. That YOLO dash is big. Oh, that was nice. Generous of the game. Ah. Magic the Gathering. That is one nerd hobby I never got into. Seems like fun though. Okay, 7-second pickup. That's pretty nice. Like the tabletop stuff has always seemed kind of cool. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's just the price barriers always kind of kept me away from it. It always seemed like it was a lot of money for a lot of those. You know, like Warhammer 40K, like that kind of stuff. Like it always seemed cool, but also looked really expensive to do. Come on. What am I doing? Never miss those hammer strikes. I think one of the other things that kind of keeps me away from them too is like the games are so mature at this point that in some way it's not just the price, it's just like the knowledge barrier and then everything else to kind of get up to a competitive level. It just seems like such a time investment that I almost feel like it's just too late. And I could probably, you know, have fun playing it casually. It's just like, you know, when I do stuff, I kind of like to do it to at least be good at it. Like, I don't like to do stuff half-assed, you know? I think that's part of what keeps me out of it as well. Because this kind of feels like I'm too late to the party to ever, you know, get good enough at it where I'd be happy. I didn't really think it's like I'd rather spend time doing something else. It's just... I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it literally is that. But it's not because I don't think I would enjoy it, or that it couldn't be something where I would feel like it was worth my time. It's just that... I don't know, maybe it's kind of like trying to get married once you're 80 years old or something like that. You know, at that point, you know, kind of what's the point? Maybe. I don't know the best way to describe it. You know, sometimes you just kind of missed your opportunity. And it's not that you can't still do it, it's just that you couldn't nearly get out of it now what you could have gotten out of it if you'd gotten in earlier. I think maybe that's what it is. Whoa, I thought that was going to hit me. There we go. Alright. Let's lock in here a little bit. I need this dungeon to go well. Oh, come on. That was lucky. That mummy getting caught there is always the best outcome, because then he's never going to get in the way. At the end of the day, like, you can't do everything, you know? Like, you gotta pick a few things and kind of go with that if, like, you really want to get good at them, you know? If you don't really care about getting good at it and you just kind of want to enjoy it, though, I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff. Of course, then it costs a lot of money, too. There we go. Not that I'm aiming for, like, top 100 or anything, but... like, I do aim for, like, top 1% of a lot of stuff that I try to do. Not that I always get there, but I at least aim for it. Good enough. More than good enough. That's kind of how I feel about it. Like, I understand why people like them. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's just that I think it's just kind of too late for me. Or at least not high enough on the priorities list anyway. Here we go. Finally got it. It's really not that hard. I've just been messing it up for forever. All right. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good one. Why did I do that? I need to whack you out of the way, aren't I? It's for the best. Maybe didn't need to, but I didn't want to deal with it. Whew. Oh, that's unfortunate. Assholes. Here we go. All right. Oh. What was I thinking? It's so stupid. Stop messing up the easy stuff, please. That was not the right way to do that. I'm getting a little bit too big of a hurry here and messing stuff up. Like that. Good enough. Oh, come on. What the hell happened? I don't know what happened. I must not have group hit him there. Oh, that's a waste. I was really low on magic there. That's a shame. I could have picked up like 5 seconds. Instead, I lost 3. All right. I need this to go well. That's not good. Okay. And we made it. Oh, god damn it. This is way too slow. Not a good start to this dungeon at all. Okay, let's not forget to pick up the big key today. Oh man, what am I doing? level up. Oh, man. Shouldn't have been standing in the slime. It's gonna cost me like half a second. Oh well. How much time do I lose here? 5 seconds maybe? Too much time for the answer. It should have been a lot better. That first big room was just not good. Lost 10 seconds. Oh, it's bad. Really bad. That'll be okay. That'll be okay. That hurts. Oh no. That wasn't okay. Damn it. Oh boy. I think I've lost most of my lead. Just in that little section there, I think I lost close to 15 seconds. Oh my, come on. Oh, God. Might as well just fucking reset. Unfucking believable. Oh, there's like 40 seconds on this split. I'd be more upset, but... No fucking words for this. This is unfucking believable. Who cares? Like, he's fucking dead anyway. I can't fucking believe this shit. Unfucking believable horseshit.まあ、ゲームがもうおかしくなった。やばい、あれは。まあ死んだ時点ではもう多分20秒もう遅れてたからもう終わってたよ。Oh my god, I can't believe how badly that was. Jesus. Unbelievable. It's all right. Like, today's run wasn't really that special, to be fair. The only thing that was really nice about it was I got the one on the shovel game. That's it. So, like, nothing I did here is unrepeatable. Even the gold split, like, that was a gold split by only, like, 0.3 of a second. Maybe not even that much. That was a very, very small gold split, so, like, even that wasn't that big of a deal either. Like, some of it down the stretch was me making mistakes, like the bomb throw where it didn't blow the hole in the cave. If you throw the bomb too quickly there, it won't make it to the wall. Like, you have to actually press up against the skull and then throw it. But if you pick it up and immediately throw it, you're not going to be high up enough, and then the bomb won't reach the wall. So, like, that cost me that. And then before, like, on the way into the cave where you drop the magic mirror portal there, you have to do two things. One, make sure you're far enough to the left, and two, make sure you don't get too high. If either one of those is a problem, when you come out the door, you're going to teleport too quickly, and then you're going to end up teleporting where, like, the very, very top end of your box, of your quote-unquote hit box, is inside the wall, and it's just going to send you back. So that was just, I was slightly off there when I teleported. I should have been more careful. Like, it's only going to cost you like 1/10 of a second to be more careful there. But the two squirrels blocking my path out of that cave, the way the rocks out of that mountain, the way the squirrels blocked my path on that first screen on the mountain, the way those chomps acted by blocking my path the entire time in that room. Like, all of that was horse shit.ありがとうございました。いや、もう最後は、もう、どうしようもなかった。神岩までのは、あれは、まあ、ジャムサリルのは、まあ、どっちかっていうのは普通の方ですけど、ダンジョン内のその、チョンプ、あれ、その鎖繋いでるやつらは、あんなに邪魔するのは珍しいですよ。それが一番ムカつくだった。それさえなかったら死んでもなかったんですけど、でも結局邪魔されてて、行きたいならもうダメージを食らうしかなかったから、このざま。Oh, God. Yeah, really, the thing is, like, the last time I did this part, the Turtle Rock part, was a gold split by 12 seconds. Like, the mountain was just clean, nothing got in my way the whole way there, and then just everything after that just went normally. Like this, I can't believe how badly this went. This was unbelievably bad. Oh well. Like I said, as long as I get a 1 on the shovel game, I can do this again. Like, the treasure box game was a 4. That's nothing. Again, I'm a 2. That's well within normal range. The Helmosaur fight really wasn't anything special. Like, nothing about this run really was special. It's just, I had a normal run with a 1 on the shovel game. That's it. So, like, I can do this again. I'm not worried about it. It's just, that's a really frustrating way for it to end. Alright, so, not really enough time to do a full run there. Like, that's good enough for today, I guess. It's disappointing I ended that way, but at least we made it that far. Like, the second half of the game's kind of coming together now. I just need that not to happen. Like, that can't happen. Like, if that happens, it's not going to matter how well I play at all. Like, I'm just screwed. So... just hopefully that won't happen again. Like, that was a lot of really kind of rare stuff that just kind of lined up on that Turtle Rock section there. And it's just messing up the bomb throw and the warp. That's entirely on me, but everything else, like, is either wait and hope they give me an opening or do what I did. And in speedrun, you don't want to wait. What are you gonna do? So, took a shot, didn't work out. All right, but yeah, that'll be all for Zelda for today. I'll be back about an hour, do Megenics again. Today, I've got one more day. I got a couple of days before Hitler 3. So, just gonna spend those. Just gonna go on a run or two, build up some cats. Like, a lot of my cats have been dying of old age, so I'm actually kind of surprisingly low on retired cats, so I need to make some more. And just pick up some items, and then should be able, like, I should be able to do the Hitler 3 fight today, if I want to. Pretty sure that'll be okay. Like, I've got the equipment for it, I just gotta execute. But that's what I'll be doing about an hour from now. So 9:30 my time. So if you want to watch that, by all means. But thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry the ending didn't work out. That was frustrating, but that's, if you've been watching me much, you should be used to that by now. So give it another go tomorrow. Hopefully get some good RNG and I can just finish one. Like, it's just, like, the PB is just right there. I thought it was going to happen today, at least like even like a 1 second PB. Like, when I came out of the ice dungeon, I was like, okay, barring anything just ridiculous, we should at least be able to get there. Yeah, but nope. Nope. Didn't work out. So have to give it another go tomorrow. Okay, you guys have a good day or evening. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye for now.